Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Naresh, consultant pediatrician from Bangalore. As we all know, India is reeling under the second wave of the COVID pandemic. It's 30th of April 2021. I'm posting this video here to just make the public aware that the second wave is slightly different from the symptoms that happened during the first wave, and how can we all be more safe and handle the pandemic. See, first of all, the COVID second wave, there is lot of hope in these times of crisis because all of you need to believe that early diagnosis, early medication, and early treatment will ensure early cure. All of us have a moral responsibility to follow the initiatives that have been started by the government of India. So, most important will be prevention of the disease by vaccination. What you all need to remember is countries that had a population of 5 crore to 10 crore with a much advanced healthcare system had collapsed. So we are having a population of almost 140 crore. So in spite of that, what the government has been doing is very commendable, and we should all be very thankful that they are giving vaccination to everybody almost free or at a low cost. So please, all of you, go and get vaccinated. It's a request. Don't have any misconceptions. Please go and get vaccinated. We have personally seen that patients who have received even a single dose of the vaccine, any of the COVID vaccines, it's okay. Even if they have received a single dose of the vaccine, and let us say after 3 or 4 weeks they get attacked by corona, they are improving with mild symptoms only. So please get vaccinated. Vaccines do help. Get vaccinated for yourself, get vaccinated for your family and for the society. Proper masking, it's the most important, on the nose and on the mouth, and especially when you talk, please don't pull down the mask. Social distancing, all of you know about it. And coming to the most important thing, self quarantining at the onset of the first symptom itself, because you should not infect others in your family and others in the society. Please self quarantine at the onset of symptoms. See, what we need to understand is the whole world is undergoing this problem. And just citing an example, let us say from the Ramayana or the Mahabharata, nobody is telling you to go into self exile or stay isolated for 14 years. So it is just a quarantine for 14 days. So it's a moral responsibility of all of us that you have to self quarantine when you start with the first symptom itself, to protect your family and to protect the society. So please remember, by following all this, there is still lot of hope in these times of crisis. Stay positive. Now coming to the symptoms and how to go about it. As you can see here, with the personal experience of the patients that I have seen in my circle of friends, family members, and at the hospital, usually it starts with fever, headache, sore throat, cough. During this pandemic, any of the symptoms, including even loose motion, which I've forgotten to mention here, please remember any of the symptoms has to be considered as corona. Don't assume it's because of summer or it's because of the juice that you drank. Please don't assume things. Any symptom, please assume it's corona and get self isolated at the onset of the symptoms. As you can see, these are the common onset symptoms. So, what you need to do as a responsible citizen once you develop these symptoms? First day itself, please consult the doctor. You are all not doctors. People have studied for 10 to 12 years to achieve their degrees. So please trust them and consult the doctor immediately at the onset of your symptoms. Most probably on day one, you will be given medications, will be told to self quarantine, do yoga, physical exercises, think positively, and do a saturation monitoring if possible. Doctor will also advise you that if the symptoms persist after 48 hours, most probably on day 2 or day 3, get a RT-PCR test done. So that will be most probably done on day 3 with the doctor's advice. As I have mentioned here, consult the doctor. No self-testing is advised. So let us say you're doing the RT-PCR test on day 3. Result is taking 48 hours to come, because all of you have to understand ours is a huge country and testing 50,000 to 1 lakh people per day is very difficult. So please stay in quarantine even if your symptoms subside and wait for the result to come. Now coming to the danger symptoms which may usually arise from day 2 to day 8. Initially it starts with very mild symptoms. Few of them, less than 10%, may develop the danger symptoms. See, severe loss of appetite, tiredness. See, this particular pandemic is presenting with these two predominant symptoms: loss of appetite, tiredness, along with breathlessness, cough, high grade fever, excess fatigue, and chest pain. These usually start after 2 days and linger on for around 1 week before things begin to worsen. So please don't assume that loss of appetite and tiredness is because of summer. All these summers you have never had these symptoms. I'm telling all this because patients who have been admitted have given me these inputs. They thought that their tiredness is because of summer and they thought it will get well soon, and finally after 10 days they land up in the hospital. So as I told here, our aim should be hope in the time of crisis, early diagnosis, early treatment, early cure. So remember these symptoms, and let us say once RT-PCR is done on day 3, on day 5, now coming to the most important question. If RT-PCR is positive, it's fine. Most of you are consulting the doctor. Now, if the symptoms are persisting and the RT-PCR is negative, which has been unfortunately the case with this COVID wave, the RT-PCR comes negative, please consult your doctor on day 5 irrespective of the RT-PCR report, and inform your symptoms correctly. If you have tiredness, please inform it to the doctor. If there is loss of appetite, please inform it to them. Any other unusual symptoms, diarrhea, feeling of anxiety, fear, anything, please inform it to the doctor. They will get certain blood investigations done only with their advice on day 5 itself, or if needed a day before, based on your symptoms. Kindly get the tests done irrespective of the RT-PCR report. Whether it is positive or it is negative, you are still considered a COVID patient. Now moving on to the mistakes that most of the people are doing. I call it the recipe for disaster. This should not be done, but most of them are doing it. Once they develop fever and cough on day 1, they are taking self-treatment without consulting the doctor. They are getting RT-PCR tests done on their own with some influence, and some of them have even actually got a CT scan done with some influence on day 3. And on day 4 and 6, they develop loss of appetite and tiredness. Most of them think it's because of summer. I don't have COVID, it is summer, so I'm feeling like this. Next, what happens is the fever and the cough subside, but they still have tiredness and loss of appetite. The RT-PCR may come negative. The CT scan may come normal on day 2 or day 3. So what these patients think, I don't have COVID. They stop the quarantine, they roam around in the society, infecting many others. So this has to be avoided. No self-treatment. Next, what happens? Suddenly on 7th or 8th day, they go into breathlessness, their saturation drops. Now they all come and blame the hospital. You have given us a false RT-PCR report. Report has come negative. And now you tell that I have COVID. So see, the public doesn't, some of them don't think that they have not consulted the doctor. and some of them are not aware of the symptoms. So, what we all need to understand in this time of crisis is, please remember, COVID is still a new disease for the government, for the doctors, and for the public also. So, we all need to cooperate with each other and kindly follow the protocols made by the government strictly. So, just to summarize again, on day one itself, at the onset of symptoms, please consult a doctor, follow the advice of the doctor, and stay in quarantine as the doctor advises. Irrespective of your RT-PCR report, if your symptoms are persisting, please consult your doctor again and follow the advice. Don't panic. There is still lot of hope in these times of crisis, because treatment wise, at least we know something about the disease, and we know at least something better than the last wave. With the cooperation from the public, we can surely ward off this wave successfully. And all of you remember, early diagnosis, early treatment ensures early cure. Every one of you, please get vaccinated. And wishing all of us all the best, so that we successfully and in a healthy manner come out, or we are able to pass off this pandemic of COVID. Thank you.